Okay, guys, welcome to a brand new episode of WrestleSlam, the podcast, brought to you by the Macau Casino, Cork City, the 365 IT Hub, Barista Coffee, and everybody else tuning in right now. Hello. We have been on vacation 3-4 weeks, so we needed a little break. Obviously, it's been an active year for us, but we decided to take a nice month off air just to kind of refocus, recharge. As always, we're joined by the three amigos. We've got Phil Connolly, Matt Murphy, and I'm on hosting duties today. My name is Jerry Call, and in case you forgot, it's been 4 weeks, but it's a brand new show recorded in the heart of Cork City, and we bring you all things wrestling and more. The topics today will be TNA Slammiversary, Goldberg's retirement, SummerSlam, and a small bit more. Phil and Matt will bring you some breaking news if it happens as well. And don't forget, guys, Mick Foley comes to Cork November 2025. He will be at City Limits. We'll have more info on that in due course. But in the meantime, we're going to talk with Matt and Phil, all things wrestling. First of all, we've been on vacation. Matt is still on vacation. Phil is still on vacation. But boys, how are we? How are you doing?
All good, and it's in that time that we were away, I finished my film, and Matt Murphy also finished his film.
You okay, Matt?
He's frozen, he might be messing with us though.
All good, boys. How are yourselves?
I got us. He got us. Very good.
I was like, I have to do something very dramatic. It's been a while since we did any of this. I might as well do in style.
And sometimes you freeze, so you kind of got us good there. To be fair,
yeah, that's my accidental trademark. To be fair, at this point now, and I'm like thinking, like, lads, I know I have a good house, shite internet. I can now admit that now, but yeah, like Phil said, it's kind of weird. Both me and Phil did our own films during this breakaway, and we're looking forward to it. Like, hopefully, me and Phil is going to go into the same like screenings and all that. So, be a little premiere for the WrestleSlam boys.
Yeah, definitely. And I must say, it feels good to be back, lads. It feels good to be back. It's been 4 weeks, but look, yet again, the band are back together, the three amigos, and I'm looking forward to the two films. The Indie Cork Film Festival. Watch out, guys. We need to get these films in. We need to see them in the Arc Cinema Cork in due course and all around the country. But yet again, congratulations.
Also, and along with Cork India, there's also the People Picture House that's on the Pavilion, same as like RCW. They do like once a month screenings of like local talent, local filmmakers. So that's also a place that you should definitely keep an eye on. That's my sponsorship done. People Picture House.
Yeah, every Wednesday. I think it's the last Wednesday of the month, or is it the last
Wednesday of every month? Yeah, they do like unique challenges, like the 48-hour challenge they did a while back, Christmas challenges, everything. So yeah, if you guys want to support your local filmmakers, definitely check out the Picture House. So good I named it twice in the Pavilion, same place as a certain place called RCW. So yeah, check that out as well. All right, I'm done. Sorry, lads.
And here's me sitting here. You both made movies, and I'm sitting here like an absolute dipstick. Like, no, I have to make a movie, no?
You're gonna have to, you know.
Oh, I missed you, boys. I missed you. But so yet again, it's been a mad 4 weeks. A lot's happened. There has been an RCW show. There's been a lot of stuff happening across Ireland. But we are going to talk Bill Goldberg first because people have a love-hate relationship with Bill Goldberg. I'd say it's fair to say he is retired. I know it was his retirement match. Now I don't think he was happy with how it went. Nice build up. Obviously, he came back. He went down his own terms, his hometown. Phil Connolly, is this the end of Bill Goldberg, or is it going to be the case he'll come back and fucking have one more match again?
He said in 2 weeks' time, pay attention because I will be able to speak. I don't know what he means by that. The thing is, this was actually one of his longest ever matches. I think it went like 16 minutes or something. And then when the match is over, he was talking and it just went to black. It just cut off. And I think that's where the pissed offness comes from. But I'm kind of like Bill, like he knows this match is long, and he knows because this wasn't on any. Maybe it was on Peacock, but it was definitely on TV. So when it's on TV, you have a cut-off point.
Yeah.
So he's well aware that this is going to be cut off. So he can be, because obviously the refs are always telling him, like, you've 2 minutes left, lads, you need to wrap it up. He's well aware that there's 8, 9, 10 minutes left of the show, that he needs to end the match if he wants his thing to air. But I was surprised how good the match was. I don't think he'll get a better match if he goes again. I don't really want him to go again. I think that was a good match with Gunther. It's probably one of Bill's best, man. He looked really good as well. Like, he looked
he
good.
did. He looked strong.
Yeah, the match was great, and he'd all his family and everyone was there. I think he's just pissed off because he thinks because he was a WCW guy that they did this to him. But in saying that, Triple H has also removed Jesse Ventura from the commentary desk for saying something controversial at the last Saturday Night's Main Event. So it's just it's not one rule for all, one for all, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like Bill is just pissed off because he wanted to air it, but it's on YouTube if you want to watch the full thing.
And more people can see it on YouTube as well. Like.
Yeah, exactly. It was on NBC in America, and NBC cutoff point is 3 a.m. here, which was what 10, 11, and it is a strict cutoff. It's just blank gone. What did you make of the match? Because I thought it was quite good for Goldberg, and I'm not his biggest fan.
I mean, to be honest, I'm the same with Phil. I like Goldberg, but I've never been like the biggest fan of Goldberg. If that makes sense. Like, unfortunately, but I did like the match with himself and Gunther. It's kind of been rare that we finally see a match that we've all, been fantasy booking about, that we like to see when's it going to happen. We had so many matches in the past that we finally have two wrestlers who want to face each other, like Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley, John Cena and Austin Theory. These dream matches, but they always kind of like fall flat on their face. That it wasn't done right, done had a secure way, a secure climax. But no, like Goldberg and Gunther was actually, I think, probably one of Goldberg's best matches. And I've always thought Goldberg was going to be one of these wrestlers that he's going to keep going till his body just doesn't stop, just stops. But no, I think this is wouldn't say a good way for him to go out, but yeah, if they kind of let him like more airtime to say his goodbyes and everything, like even if the show goes off, you can just go see the full segment on YouTube or something like that. Like, but yeah, like Phil said, it was a shame they got caught.
Also, as well, like if he does come back for another match in say AEW, who does he fight? Lashley? He's fought Lashley before.
Yeah,
it's a big risk if he comes back for another match. It's a huge risk, actually.
I think MJF maybe, because we all know that he'll get in the ring and he'll just like shoot any wrestler he can try and to get them riled up. Maybe that's that. I know that's a random one, but that's the first thing that comes up to my mind.
That's a good show, Phil.
Yeah.
About Goldberg, All Elite Wrestling, because Bill likes the dollar bills.
Yeah, I also think that he wanted a payoff storyline. He wanted a 6-month storyline. I think he did. I don't think he wanted 3 weeks and a match.
That's a great show.
Yeah.
All Elite. It really is. Does it ruin his legacy? Not necessarily, but
the only thing is the match could be absolutely crap, and the match with Gunther was good.
Yeah. So it'd be a rare one you get off Goldberg, like, because I know unfortunately Goldberg is still following that match he had with the Undertaker back in I think it was in Saudi Arabia over his head, like, kind of way.
Yeah.
That was a great show. All Elite. Goldberg, does he go?
I think Tony Khan would throw money at him if he wanted it, yeah.
If he got 2-3 million there for 6 months, he'd take it, like, do you know what I mean? Especially now coming.
I think Goldberg saw, you remember Sting's brilliant retirement? I think Goldberg wanted that. Like, that was unbelievably good, that Sting retirement with the Young Bucks.
Yeah, it was actually, yeah. Yeah, they did it right.
I just don't think he wanted what we got. I think he got... Well, why did he agree to it then if that was the case as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's interesting. We'll see what happens. That was a good show. And yet again, Goldberg's retired. Is he going to stay retired? Let your comments below, guys. We'd like to know your thoughts. Next up, TNA Slammiversary. This will light up Phil's face and Matt's face. A truly, truly epic pay-per-view. We had Master Slamovic on with us. Prior to that, guys. So prior to that, we had her on the Thursday. As we know, Jessie Jane actually defeated her. So winner takes all match. So Jessie Jane is the new TNA Knockouts World Champion and NXT Women's Champion. Leon Slater defeated Moose via pinfall to win the TNA X Division Championship. The Hardys defeated the Nemets, the Rascals. That was a match that we will talk about in the the four-way tag team ladder match. A lot of trickery in that, which I love. Trick Williams defeated Joe Hendry and Mike Santana via pinfall. Indy Hartwell defeated Tessa Blanchard. Mark Cardona in the system defeated Dark State. Mustafa Ali, thankfully, is okay. He defeated Cedric Alexander. Obviously, the Rope Breakers, they defeated Steve Macklin, Jake something, Mance Warner, and Steph Delander by pinfall. The Hometown Man defeated Eric Young, and the Elegance Brand, they defeated the Inspirationals, Cassie Lee and Jessica McKay. So we're going to talk about it. Obviously, AJ Styles came back as well, but Phil, I know you were clued to this one,
I
man.
watched the whole thing, yeah.
Yeah, give me your take on it. Give me your take. It looked superb, didn't it? It really did.
I'm going to go out there and say this is TNA's best show in 10 years.
Yeah, I agree.
Every single match was brilliant on this, from start to finish. As you said there, like Ali in the opener match almost got his neck broken.
Yeah, he was an inch away from it.
I think so. I think he was just very, very, very lucky. And there was a few nasty falls in that. And then the ladder match was just insane altogether. Every ladder was broke that they had to get a ladder from the sky, which I thought was brilliant.
Genius, wasn't it?
Well, it was what I was. Do you know what? I always have a particular smile on my face when I see something I've never seen before, and I was like, "This is fucking brilliant."
And
the fact that ladder was broke, so we're going to do this.
Yeah, the fact that it's the Hardys that they decided to be like, you know what, we did so many ladder matches. It's obvious they just want to change it up a bit, I think. And so I think that there was their call to try to do the slippery ladder, and it fucking was brilliant. I was like, why? I don't know why, but this is brilliant. So I'm with Phil as well. Just because I kind of like, even if it's going to be ridiculous, I just still have like a soft spot when it comes to like slapstick wrestling. Like,
yeah, it was just fun. Yeah. There was no bullshit with it. It was just like, this is a fun show, and I can totally get behind this. And then Bully Ray came out to challenge the Hardys versus the Dudleys at Bound for Glory.
Yeah, seeing that. That'd be good. And I'm assuming Bubba Devon can still go, like, there's no doubt about it.
They definitely can have it. This is a retirement match for the Dudleys, I think. I think that's what they're saying.
I don't know if this will work, but a boy can still dream. How close is TNA and AEW? Because I personally would love to see if Edge and Christian actually would come into TNA just to have that match with them. Because, you know, well, not Edge, Cope, and Christian, they're both faces now. They're both kind of together. So maybe you never know if that might happen. But again, this is just me wanting to relive my childhood glory days and all that.
Yeah.
Does it happen, lads? Does it happen?
I think the only way it would have happened is in AEW. I think AEW won't go near TNA with WWE involved.
Yeah, they won't.
Because of all the drama there. With AEW are convinced that WWE are putting shows on the same day as them to jeopardize them, and it's just like, lads.
Yeah.
There was a day there last week, I think. Sorry to cut you off.
No, but this is going to be completely off topic, and I know we're talking about TNA, but is Adam Copeland's contract with TNA AEW coming up? Because, you know, there's a lot of talks that he's going to come to WWE to take on John Cena.
I don't know. Like, he signed in 2023? Probably.
2 years?
Probably not. Maybe not. I don't know.
That's just me out loud. Yeah.
Let me Google that there one sec.
But no, like just going to back to the era where Christian Edge, I think it's 25 years, and I think
Yeah.
that's why people are hyping the match.
Yeah, apparently he only had a year and a half contract, lads.
Yeah, then there's Christian in as well.
Yeah. But yeah, going back
Um,
on TNA, I'm agree with Phil. Like, I think it's probably one of their best matches. Because I feel like TNA is definitely getting back. I know this is controversial, but maybe they're better than their past TNA.
Well, they're back to the original, what made them good.
Yeah, because I remember back in TNA there was like a lot of like missed shots, like just the fact that they want to rival with WWE, they want to break this, but now they're at the stage where they were like, let's just do what we want to do now. Let's just like be a wrestling show and embrace what we have. And you know, I think it's obvious, but if we've been asked years ago that there's a photo with the TNA champion right next to Triple H, would be like people would say, "What are you on about?" But it's happening now. So we're at that state now.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, no, I like it. Overall, I suppose, this pay-per-view, everyone's talking about it, guys.
But you know what
It is.
do you know what the biggest thing about it all is? TNA's largest ever audience live.
Yeah, I've seen that. They're looking $1,000,000, lads. Is it cheeky to say this? Are they second place right now in the rankings?
I can watch a whole TNA show. I can't watch a whole AEW. Like AEW had a pay-per-view last week or the week before, and it was 6 hours long. That's 6 hours.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
why is a show? There's no wrestling show in the world should be 6 hours long.
No,
That
no.
I'm not gonna now. Here's the thing, and in case anyone wants to call me out, and Phil is in the same boat as myself. I've never been an AEW hater. I never said I loved AEW. They just need to kind of like be aware of their flaws and how to improve with that. Now, besides 6 hours, I actually did like AEW All in Texas,
It was very
but
good, but it was too long. It was very good,
yeah,
but
I will admit, I literally only watched about 4 matches just because
Yeah.
I'm not fully invested in like 6 hours of this. I'm just gonna say I watched the tag team match with the Young Bucks and taking on Swerve and Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay, Tony Storm and for taking on Maria Malay and the main event as well. Kind of those are the matches that really stood out to me. So I just kind of like focus on those ones, the main ones. But
yeah.
that's it. It's like 6 hours. I'm like, this is another Tony lad. You really need to be aware. Like,
Yeah, no, it's interesting. Like I always say with All Elite Wrestling, they don't have that balance. Like they have a product. When they first started, we were all for All Elite Wrestling guys. It was huge for the first year and a bit. Yeah, obviously they brought in some WWE guys. I don't think they needed to.
No.
And then they kind of lost their way. They lost their product. You know what I mean? They had guys that weren't WWE guys. Now it's kind of like, you know what I mean? It's like a lot of WWE guys
There's
go
too
there.
many wrestlers on the roster.
Yeah, they should have just stuck basically with the Ring of Honor guys and like the guys they had. You know what I mean? But yes.
No, sorry, segment.
No, back to West, sorry.
I was just speaking on that because that's what you just said there about the Ring of Honor. It just really annoys me with Deanna. Deanna Prazo is so talented and like what is going on there?
yeah.
It's happened to a few people, guys. It's happened to a few people, but she is a prime example, Phil and Matt.
Yeah, I think I said this before, but like when Tony Khan now announced that he bought Ring of Honor, it was a big moment, but I felt like I always thought that Ring of Honor was like this underground like wrestling promotion. Not very few people watch it. They take advantage to focus on themselves. And now because they're now mainstream, they want to just focus on the main talent like of AEW and everything like that. So that's kind of a bit bad way. It's like I shouldn't say this, but WWE they bought AAA, but they don't like constantly like shove it down everyone's throats kind of way. They still let them be them. They just have a good partnership and work around it like. And I think that's what AEW did with Ring of Honor. They just want to shove it right in our faces with bringing on AEW's or ROH stars onto AEW's like very mixed bag and getting lost with it also like.
Yeah, agree. It's it's interesting. Look, I think can all elite wrestling be saved? Is it in jeopardy? We don't know, but yet again, I think if they make a few adjustments and stuck to them adjustments for 12 months, 18 months, and said we're going to run with it, we're not going to saturate everything. Do you know what I mean? They might get back to basics. You know what I mean? But I do like seeing the indie guys come through. Like look at Jay White. They've done fucking nothing with him, right? You know what I mean? Adam Page. He's kind of on and off the screens. Kenny Omega was the biggest superstar in wrestling 2-3 years ago. Ospreay last year was incredible. He's kind of on and off screen doing his thing, but like no one knows what the fuck is actually happening again and again, time after time after time.
I'll say it to them in August, lads. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, Matt will be there in August, but yet again, it's frustrating. They have an incredible roster. They need to get shit right. Obviously, look, yet again, we know Adam Page is the world champion. Toni Storm is flawless. She is incredible. Okada is the unified champion. Obviously, Mercedes Moné, she's a TBS champion. She actually wrestles in the UK, and I believe Anita Vaughn will be involved in some extent because I know that she's facing her tag team partner. I'm gone blank with the name, but we had her on a while back. But yeah, it's listen, lads, that roster is incredible. Like you look at the Hurt Syndicate. Obviously, Bobby and Shelton are champions. Obviously, Dustin Rose, TNT champion. You know what I mean? There's so many, unbelievable lads, unbelievable talent. Like you know what I mean? I just hope they get it right because they do have a great roster. Is there rumors? You said there was rumors was it Big Cass and Enzo going to TNA? Is that just Enzo or was it both? Was that a rumor?
I saw Enzo and Omega's son. Enzo and one of the
that's it.
One of the Fatus.
Yeah, the Fatus.
Yeah,
that'll do well.
Weird though because this guy was in prison for like 6 years.
But that means nothing. Do you know what I mean? Reformed and looking to go on a mission. It'd be interesting. But Enzo, I would like to see Enzo. As you always recall, that time we had him on with us, and it was probably the greatest interview ever, where we got him on board.
He's an Irish passport,
and a fucking a G. The man is a legend. You know, that was one of my most incredible interviews where I was just sitting there listening for an hour, and then we were on the cheap Zoom package, and we got cut off, and I was freaked because he was probably still talking for the next 4 fucking hours, and where's the Irish guys gone? Shit, how long are they gone? But incredible guy. So we will go through the SummerSlam prediction, guys. We're going to do that next week. That'll be on next week's show. We're going to go through the card. Obviously, quickly, we want your predictions as well, guys. John Cena versus Cody Rhodes in a street fight. Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. Orton, J. Roll versus Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, Gunter versus CM Punk, Naomi versus Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky, Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria, an all-Irish battle at SummerSlam, the first time ever. Judgment Day versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, and Solo versus Jacob Fatu. There'll probably be 1 or 2 more matches announced in the next few days, but we will go through our predictions on that next week. But anything else that we need to get through, guys, before we wrap it up?
I just want to bring up just on TNA there again. This Leon Slater versus Moose. We know Leon Slater has been in OTT and all, you know, over the years. But last night, I think a star was born in that match. And the stuff with AJ and him afterwards was just perfect. I think Leon Slater at 20 years old is probably the future AJ Styles. He's just brilliant.
He's a great player.
And you could just see his face when he won. It was just you very rarely see that these days. That kind of moment where this means the world to this guy, and it was just a special moment. And they did basic stuff with AJ and him, but it was just so good.
Well, you know what's going to happen there. Obviously, they're going to obviously the fact there's a collaboration with TNA, WWE. Obviously, he's going to the top. Like, you know what I mean? 20 years old from Bradford, England. You know, a guy that we've seen on the Irish scene. Obviously, you know what I mean. He was the TNA pick. He's now X Division champion at the age of 20. That is incredible, and I think it's starting to say like this guy is the future, guys. He is the future.
No, the match was phenomenally good, and it was just. I genuinely didn't know who was winning, and that was just made it even better.
Yeah, always does. Always does. Yet again, another week, another episode. We are back after a 4-week break. We'll be back this week and next week. We will be as consistent as we can right up till Christmas, because we always take our Christmas, New Year holidays. But yet again, the ball is rolling. We appreciate you all being patient as we took that 4-week break. There was even talks of not coming back this week, as we wanted to extend it, but look, we missed you all, guys. And
there was just a bit of news. There's just a bit of news there that I seen that I wanted to just actually.
Oh boys, here we go.
Elias is out for 8 months.
Oh, that's not good.
Elias is injured. He'll be out for 6 to 8 months.
That is
not good. Not good.
Especially as he was just taken off.
Yeah, not good. Not good.
What
was that? Sorry?
It's always the poor timing, like they'll come in.
Yeah, especially because he could have been going on a run there now in due course. Not good at all. Not good at all. We're wishing him a speedy recovery, guys, yeah?
Yeah. And also as well, Omos to AAA is another little bit of news that I saw.
Interesting. He's funking shit up over there.
Yeah, I haven't heard.
If Omos was in TNA, he'd be quite good because they know how to use him.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah. Omos, I was going to say, I was like, Omos, I have not heard much about Omos. He says, like...
Yeah, he was in Japan. He was in Japan.
Yes. Still on a payroll, too. Still on a payroll.
I think he'll love it because, you know, Omos famously said he loves the Japanese culture, he loves anime, manga, so of course he fits right in over there, like, but yeah, he's loving it.
Definitely. Interested to see what will happen there, but yet again, guys, we'll have to wrap it up. It's yet again, it's great to be back. We're happy to be back. The three amigos talking shit, you know what I mean? We're never really organised. Obviously, we had our topics today, but we go off, and that's why I suppose we click well, because we like to go off topic and talk all things wrestling. But yet again, from myself, Jerry Collin, from the one and only Matthew Murphy, and from the one and only Phil Conley, we will catch you later, guys. This is WrestleSlam, the podcast. It is the 21st of July right now, so the show goes out 8 o'clock, the 22nd of July. So we are back. We're bold. We are eager. We are enthusiastic. We're looking forward to a big second half of the year. But thank you for tuning our way, guys, and we'll catch you soon.
We're bold. We're bold. Like, I push the door when it says pull. What can I say? Talk to you guys soon.